Hello, good afternoon everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back and today I've got an interesting video for you. Today I want to talk about portable solar panels. I want to give a quick thank you right off the bat to PWPAM for sending this solar panel out for review. This is model PW21. It's a 21 watt monocrystalline, foldable, portable, very durable solar panel. As a YouTuber, I always go out, I carry a few things almost every time I go out. I carry my phone, I usually have a flashlight with me. If I'm out shooting videos for my channel, I usually like my GoPro, and sometimes I'll take a portable battery bank with me. And it's good to use a solar panel when you have good sunlight to charge all those devices. The cool thing about this panel in particular is it has dual USB ports as well as a USB-C port, and from what they say you can use all of those simultaneously. This will put out a current of 5 volt and 3 amps. It's only weighing 19.7 ounces and it's made from a very durable ETFE material. If you're not familiar with ETFE material, this is a really cool material. My apology ahead of time because I'm not going to be able to pronounce some of these words, but it says ethylene tetrafluoroethylene, I hope I'm saying that right, is a fluorine-based plastic. It was designed to have high corrosion resistance and strength over a wide temperature range. ETFE has a relatively high melting temperature, excellent chemical, electrical, and high energy radiation resistance properties. And when burned, ETFE releases hydrofluoric acid. That's crazy. The cool thing about that ETFE material is that makes this panel pretty much weather resistant. Dust isn't going to bother it. Corrosion resistant. It's water resistant. It's scratch resistant. It's impact resistant. This panel also has surge protection technology integrated into it. So let me open this up and show you what's inside the package real quick. So the first thing we see is the panel itself. Now I'll get to that here in a second, but the next thing I see is a nice little bag, a little pouch to put my panel in so that I can put this in my pack and protect the panel a little bit. So that's kind of cool. The box, and set that aside. I have the owner's manual here, so feel free to pause at any moment if you want to read any of this stuff. I am getting a low battery indicator on my camera, so I don't know how long this is going to last. And then of course on the back of this you will find the contact information for PWPAM. There's also two carabiners. Two steel carabiners. Let's take a closer look at the panel itself. So it comes packaged very well in a nice little plastic bag. Here is a look at the front of the panel. Here's a look at the back with all the specs of the panel. So feel free to pause if you want to read that. There's a look at the charge controller. You can see the dual USB 2.0s and got a nice little light that will illuminate when the sun reaches the panel. Now this thing unfolds very conveniently, just like this. And there is a look at the material. It's got a nice digit camouflage look to it. It's pretty cool. It's very thin. Look at how thin that is. Doesn't weigh much. It's got all these little tie-out points and stuff so that you can secure it however you need to. You can use those carabiners, and if you wanted to wear this like on the back of your pack while you're hiking around or something like that, you can definitely do that. Probably tie paracord to it. The cool thing about this ETFE material, once again, you're not going to damage this thing unless you like go above and beyond normal wear and tear on this thing. It's pretty cool. So it's a very light unit. Like I said, it only weighs 19.7 ounces. The dimensions of this are 11.4 inches long, 7.7 inches wide, and 1.2 inches thick when it's folded up. When you unfold the unit, it becomes 22.8 inches long, 11.4 inches wide, and 0.08 inches thick. It's very thin. It's a beautiful, beautiful panel. Model PW21. Peak power, 5 volt, 21 watts. And it puts that 5 volt out at 3 amps per port, which is super cool. And then it talks about the dimensions and also the weight, 19.7 ounces or 560 grams. Beautiful, beautiful panel. Oh, the joys of living in Arizona. Look at that. Oh, thank you, Mr. Cactus. So take a look at that. No issues, no problems. Got a little quill right there, but no problems. I don't see any scratches or anything, so that's cool. Here's a good place to set it. Right by this water. So right now, I put water on it. I can see the indicator is illuminating in red. Hopefully you can see that. And the sun is kind of hiding behind the clouds right now. But even that little bit of water didn't bother it at all. So I've got one of the USB ports there, plugging in my GoPro. And it just turned red. Red right there on the back. Hopefully you can see that. GoPro is charging. We've got the little red indicator right there. So it's working just fine, charging my GoPro. So I want to try something else. And this is 3 GoPro batteries here. So let's plug this GoPro battery charger in. Look at all 3 of those lights are illuminated red. Look at that. Pretty nice. So I could charge 3 GoPro batteries simultaneously. I could also charge my GoPro. Now I want to see how it will handle my phone. And I'm going to plug this other one in here. And let's see what it does with my phone. There it goes. Now my phone's charging. I have a small USB powered battery charger that charges a bunch of different batteries. So let me plug this guy in. Let's see. There we go. We have a green indicator. Hopefully you're seeing that. We have a green indicator, and when I put a battery in, the indicator turned red. My phone is at 41%. So that's pretty cool. This thing has quite a bit of power. I'm able to charge my battery there. And there's several other battery types that I could use with that charger. Let's try this one. Yep, that one turned red as well. Hopefully you're seeing that. So that battery works. Let's try an 18650. Yep, definitely went red there. See the red indicator where it's charging. So that's pretty cool. How about a 26650? A big fat battery. These ones, yep. That one's definitely red. Hopefully you can see that in the video. So it's charging my big fat battery and my phone, my GoPro batteries, my GoPro. So I got my phone charging. It's at 42% now. It's already picked up a percentage. And my headlamp is charging. It charged my batteries. That's pretty crazy. That's a lot of charging capability out of this panel. Pretty cool. I'll tell you what, this panel is very impressive. I'm looking at my phone right now and it's only been a few minutes and I'm already at 48%. This thing is very, very efficient. You know, it said on the packaging that it's a monocrystalline panel. Monocrystalline panels are far more fuel efficient than polycrystalline panels. I'm really impressed with this panel. I looked at my phone just a second ago. I'm at 49%. And it hasn't been on there that long. This panel is doing very good. So again, I want to say thank you guys for joining me today on this video. I hope you got some good, useful information out of it. Please feel free to check the description box down below because I'll put a link to where you can find this panel. The current price point that they're looking at for this panel is around $55. And once again, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now. 50%. That's crazy.